Hi Mom, it's Jim. I'm out in my garden this morning and I thought I would give you a video overview of what we got this year. So what we're looking at is my raised bed that I built a number of years ago. And in the front row here of this trellis, we've got 4 cukes. I've got some marigolds. Like I mentioned, I started a bunch from seeds and apparently they have properties that keep bad bugs away and I think bad animals. Not bad animals, you know what I mean, stuff that might eat it. And then I think these are like zucchini and they are going gangbusters. They're like giant. And then more marigolds. This big tall plant right there, I am fairly certain that's a potato plant that might have been a result of me composting potatoes and one of them took under there. Then over here we have, I think these are squash. I had a rabbit nibble on that one, but it's still growing, it's just a little bit stunted. Then I've got a couple peppers in here. Unfortunately, I got a bunch of weeds, but that's okay. And then around the border here, these are perennial pollinators. So I wanted to have a border of just flowers that will attract bees to help with pollination of the garden. And then, oh my gosh, the weeds. But I actually have a bunch of onions. It's probably hard to see. But I've got like a row of onions back there. And then garlic that I planted last fall that I'll be able to harvest in around July 4th. And then the new addition to the farm, let me get back a little bit, is these 6 raised beds. So they're like 6.5 by 4.5. I did a timber border and then did cedar mulch in there just to make it look nice and clean. And then in these is typically, let's see, this one is, it's sort of like pepper, tomato, pepper, tomato, pepper, tomato, pepper, tomato. And then I've got the marigolds. And then I also have some basil in there in the middle, just like 3 basil plants. And I read that in Italy, the reason their tomatoes taste so good is that they plant basil with their tomatoes and the tomatoes pick up some of that flavor. And then here's another example of, and I don't remember what varieties all these tomatoes are, but I'll find out when they ripen. So it's another like alternating tomato, pepper, with basil. And then over here, more marigolds. These are, I think these are either squash. I think these are squash too. These are peas. I think they're called Queen Anne maybe, but they look delicious. But if you look up here, you'll see that they're already starting to flower. So these babies are gonna be producing peas before you know it. And then I've got these like trellis pieces that I made. So I actually 3D printed these little brackets and those clips in the basement. Just got PVC and painted it so it blends in. Over here, what do I have? I have more tomatoes and peppers. So we are gonna have tomatoes and peppers like nobody's business. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so basically each one of these beds so far that have had tomatoes and peppers have 4 tomato plants, 4 pepper plants of different varieties of both peppers and tomatoes. And then here, what is this? So these are, I think, also zucchini, basil, and peppers. So I have 4 different pepper plants there, and of course the marigolds. And then this one is a little bit different. So these are my beans. So I've got beans growing in the back of the trellis. I planted carrots underneath here. Hopefully Bugs Bunny will stay out of there. And then what the heck are these? These are either squash or zucchini too. And it's funny, they're all like in different stages and I'm not exactly sure why, but it's pretty neat. As you can see, these are flowering. So hopefully I guess I could check somehow, but males and females, so these can start producing some fruit. And that's that. So just wanted to give you a little video update of the garden. Love you. Bye.